Hello and welcome back, everyone. I am Denise, aka Sugar and Spice, and today we are talking self-sabotage because in a ton of my client readings over the last couple weeks, I've noticed everybody's low-key like getting bait up, which is like the opposite of Hot Girl Summer that we said we were gonna have, but a lot of women and men are coming to me and they're like, I'm really excited about this person I met. What's the catch? So because I've been getting a lot of that, I'm like, well, maybe we should just be present in the moment and be happy instead of wondering when that happiness is gonna end. But because I know most of the collective doesn't work like that and we have anxiety because, capitalism, I am getting to the bottom of it for you. What's keeping you from being happy is essentially the theme of this video. It started with the air signs. It started with the fire signs. I'm going to continue with the air signs. So if you're a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placement, stay put. If you're talking to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, stay put. And then the rest of the signs will follow, hopefully in the next couple days, depending on my energy levels. Please don't hate me if it takes me longer than a couple days, because just don't beat me up. Don't beat me up. I can't do that right now. Anywho, all right. So we're going to start with a collective message. What's going on in our love lives for air signs, and then we're going to move on into why we're fucking it up. So let's go ahead and do the thing. This is Raw, my favorite deck. I think I've had her the longest. So she's also my prettiest deck. All right. For air sign, what is the collective romantic environment right now for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Oh. I need a clarifier. One more card, please. Romantic environment for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Wow, okay. The duality in here is insane, but I mean, not really when you think of Gemini and Libra and Aquarius, like, the little pouring the thing. Anyway, all right, cool. So there's a lot of duality going on here in that I think Geminis in particular, I'm a Gemini. I think Geminis in particular are getting with the shits when it comes to manifestation. It seems like we're impressing ourselves with our own prowess when we're like, oh man, like I wish I had more time to do this, and then someone cancels plans on you and you're like, yes. It seems like a lot of that energy is going on where maybe we aren't, like changing the world the way we want to right now, but there are very specific and very quick signs of manifestation. And that's true in the romance department. A lot of Geminis in particular are meeting romantic partners that, they check every box, and we know, like, there's an inherent knowing as we meet them and talk to them. We're like, oh my God, like this is big. Like there's an air of excitement and a little bit of bewilderment in the way that we're like, I think I did that. Like, I think I did that. Like, I think I manifested this. And that's really exciting. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So great. Let's keep that going. We have the Hermit card, the Magician, Nine of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. So, yeah, it seems like Geminis in particular are with it right now. And then the Libras and the Aquarius are more in their feelings. It seems like Libras and Aquariuses are... I tried to get a collective message, but it's getting specific, so I'm just going to throw it out there and stop trying to make it collective. The Libras are introspecting on relationships that just failed or are about to end. And they're really trying to... I really commend Libras, because you guys are taking this with a huge tone of maturity and growth. You guys are looking at the present situation and being like, well, what did I learn from it? Is there anything I could have done different? No. Okay. But it seems like you guys are done with this person. And that's great. I'm very happy for you. It seems like right now, I'm not going to say closure is what you're looking for. You're just looking for a reflection. You just want to understand the implications of the relationship. You want to understand where you fell short. You want to understand, where they fell short, and you just want to know. You want to understand. You don't necessarily want to get back with this person or jump into a new relationship. Right now, you're just kind of in the process of figuring it all out. Yeah, I'm getting that from both the Hermit and the Nine of Wands, where you really are trying to use this situation to build a stronger sense of self, a stronger awareness of the self. Damn, Libras. Okay. Honestly, if you're a Libra like that, hit me up. Because you're woke. You are understanding the bigger picture right now of how the self was sacrificed in that chapter of your life, and also the value of what you learned through the relationship, so that you have a stronger sense of self in which you can't be manipulated anymore. So yeah, hell yeah, I'm here for this. Libras are in a period of tremendous growth and self-sustainability right now. It's slow going, you're recovering, but it's working out. With Aquarius, Aquarius, we got the Three of Pentacles reversed. So it seems like y'all would rather die than get into a relationship right now. I know, Aquarius, that there's a specific person in mind for you, where you're kind of feeling them and you're like a little impressed with the way they with their conversation skills, with the way they articulate their ideas, with the way they challenge your ideas. And you're like, all right, okay, so you can hold your own. That's cute or whatever. But it definitely, so you have romantic prospects, you have romantic options, you have resources and tools at your disposal to get yourself into a healthy, committed relationship. And it seems like you're like, no. Which is totally your right. And if that's what you want freedom, you want to enjoy your hot girl summer, make it known. That's totally fine, so long as you're not leading anybody on per se. And it seems like Aquarius in particular, I'm gonna say Aquarius and Libra for this one. Aquarius and Libra are really anti-drawing board right now, or I guess anti-collaboration right now with the Three of Pentacles, where it's like, I'm tired of people offering their opinions of what I should and should not be doing in my relationships. I'm tired of people throwing in their 2 cents about what I need to let go of and what I need to be working on. I'm just gonna do it by myself. I don't fucking care anymore. I don't care whether it's right, whether it's wrong. I'm gonna do whatever I want, and I reserve the right to my individual course of action, which snaps to you, Libra, slaps to you, Aquarius. Gemini, we ain't worried about nothing right now. We're living our best life. But yeah, that's the collective romantic energy. So half of us are like, yes, we're getting married, and we know it. We're just being patient about it. And the other half of us are like, I just got divorced and I just want to figure it out. I just want to figure out how to stand on my own 2 feet. And that's totally great. Leo season is a great season to exude confidence, to be seen, to, follow through on your plans, etc., to follow your own light, which is what's going on with the Hermit card. So yay! I don't hate this environment for air signs. So let's get a little more specific. Let's do Gemini, Queens and Kings. Gemini, what is keeping Gemini? Me scared to ask the question because I'm a Gemini. What is keeping Gemini from being happy right now? What is keeping Gemini from accepting total fulfillment and joy at this time? That already came out. Queen of Cups. Gemini, I know we get a bad rep for being detached, for being shady or whatever and inconsistent, but hardly anyone ever talks about what level of ride or dies we are. Like, when we love a person, we will fight a bitch, we will kill a bitch, we will help you bury the bitch. Like, we are with the shits. We don't even care if you're wrong, and you're wrong and loud about it. We will defend your ass until you give us a reason not to. You know, in private, we'll be like, yo, what the fuck was that? Like, what are you doing? But in front of everybody else, we'll be like, no, we support. So that loyalty, there's a very fine line between being so loyal to the people that you love that you begin to betray yourself. So that's what's keeping us from total fulfillment right now, is that we're still in this weak pattern that I think is inherited from mom. I think a lot of Geminis grew up watching mom either have to be too strong of a woman or be too mild of a woman. Either way, it seemed like mom was in situations in which she was powerless, and we watched it and we knew it. And now that we're older, we're trying our best to just seem like we're not good for nothing. We're doing so much for other people, and we want to, you know, be a source of joy to everyone, but we're kind of becoming a doormat in the process. So let's learn to assert ourselves. Let's learn to listen to our intuition. Let's learn to put ourselves first and our energy levels first, without feeling like that somehow diminishes our worth of being loved for who we are. We shouldn't have to be sacrificing and breaking our backs and being so self-sacrificing that, you know, we really do start to sacrifice ourselves and betray ourselves. So notice where you're being a little weak. Notice where you're being a little too much of a giver, and start pouring back into your own cup. Like, reel it back, pump the brakes a little bit, and look at people in a more realistic light rather than rose-colored glasses, which we're also guilty of. We see the best in literally everyone. I can definitely see how that's manifesting in my life, but I'm working on it. So let's let go of that being a doormat in order to be worthy of the love of receiving the love that reflects the love I give. We got to stop looking for ourselves and other people. It just is what it is. We love really, really damn hard. We do the most for the people we love, so we need to do the most for us. All right, Libras. What's keeping Libras? What's keeping Libras from total fulfillment and joy? Ace of Swords. Libras, you're overthinking. It is what it is. And I don't mean to be cliche and be like, Libras are the overthinkers, but in this specific moment, this summer, you are overthinking. You're thinking, oh, like, I don't know if this person's into me. Am I into them? You know, I just got out of a relationship. There's no reason for me to jump into a new one. You know, people are going to think I'm crazy. People are going to think that I'm doing too much, that I'm moving too fast, and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to catch a bad rep. And, like, who cares? If you feel it, if you are even curious about this person and want to get to know them better, see where it goes, if you just feel magnetically drawn to them for no particular reason, explore that. There's nothing wrong with satisfying curiosity. There really isn't. And don't worry about how it's going to affect your reputation. Worry how it's going to affect you not knowing, missing out on the answers to your questions. Doesn't that give you more anxiety than what people think about you? Like, what if you never find out what makes this person tick and why you're so magnetically drawn to them? I'd rather die than not know the answers to my questions. So that epiphany, that moment of clarity of, you're going to wake up and just be like, fuck it. I'm just going to hit this person up and be like, what's your deal? Why do I like you so much? And do you like me? Like, maybe, like, is that a thing? Is that possible? Don't, like, this person could be outside of your usual dating type. It could be a person you might even consider out of your league. Whatever it is, they might be down a spiritual path of awareness that you've never heard of, or that you feel you aren't on par yet. Either way, Libra, it really, like, this is shoot your shot. Allow yourself, okay, not just shoot your shot, but it's also grant yourself permission to at least pick up, the shot and aim it and kind of look at it a little. Just allow yourself to explore the depths of this person without feeling like you're gonna marry this person. Like, you don't know that. I mean, fuck, you might, which even more reason to shoot your shot. But right now, it's about granting yourself that green light of, all right, you know what? I need to stop worrying about why it's bad to feel this attracted to a person, and I'm just going to go ahead and be attracted to this person and just let it happen, just let it flow. That epiphany, that aha moment, that blessing falling from the sky that answers your prayers, it's here. It's in this person. Whether they are your next romantic partner or they're simply just a conduit for content and information that you need delivered to you at this time for the elevation of your soul, of yourself, of your idea of self, explore that. It's worth conversing with this person for sure. They are meaningful to you. And if you haven't come across them yet, I won't even give it till the end of the week, the end of the month, before you actually 100% you see this person in a very clear light and you're like, oh my God, you are my Ace of Swords. Like, you are the person that I need to be speaking to. Yeah, that's exciting for Libras. Hell yeah. I'm here for that. All right. I always forget Aquarius, which is weird because I'm an Aquarius stan. Okay, Aquarius, what is keeping Aquarius from accepting total fulfillment right now? Total joy and fulfillment. It seems like money or work, business. A lot of Aquarians are really focused on, and which is great, really focused on driving their creative projects into fruitful businesses, making money doing something they love. It really seems like that is super important to you right now. And you have this idea of, I can't mess around with the person that I want. Because I did say, I do feel like Aquarius has a specific person in mind that piques their interest. But they're also like withholding. They're withholding access to their energy. They're withholding, they don't even want to entertain the idea of a romantic partnership right now because they're so focused on sovereignty and autonomy and self-sustainability, which is great, but you're forgetting that those don't have to be mutually exclusive. This person could be instrumental to your productivity in the long term in the way that they take you away from your ideas. And I can already feel Aquarius being like, but they take you away from your ideas long enough to elevate your perspective. Sometimes Aquarians can be too close to the problem to really understand the ways that they're limiting themselves. They can be so steadfast in their need for their ideas to be different and organic, to come from them, that they miss the wisdom that is being dropped in their friends, family, their romantic interest. So I'm not saying open yourself to love or whatever if you don't want to, but definitely at least open your awareness to the wisdom that's being dropped in conversations near you. Or be a casual observer of your romantic, not romantic interest. Be a casual observer of how they solve their problems, of how they pursue their creative ambitions, because it seems like you're going to learn a lot from them in that way. You're definitely going to see things in their creative and mental process that you've never experienced yourself or in other people. And that's what piques your interest. They're different but complementary to your existing idea of of where you want to go as far as career, school, all that good stuff goes. So have these conversations. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying y'all have to date and get married, but definitely start picking this person's brain, because there's something for you to learn there for sure that will directly affect your business, your business oriented goals right now. That's exciting. And I really do think you're gonna grow to really like this person and to really enjoy their conversation, and maybe build a bridge between your conflicting priorities. But they're only conflicting because you want them to be combative. They could be synergistic, but that's a conversation for a different day, Aquarius. Anyway, in summary, air signs, we're doing great. Geminis, living your best life, manifesting like it's cake. Libras, really dedicated to their introspection. Aquarians, dedicated to their financial growth, their personal autonomy, stuff like that. What's preventing air signs from total joy? Gemini, giving too much of ourselves, not asking for it back. Libras, allowing yourself to explore new options that you might have not been attracted to before or attracted to otherwise. It's okay. It's a new chapter. Nobody says you have to be one thing for the rest of your life. So allow yourself to explore this new curiosity that you've got going on. You might like them more than anything else you've done in the past, or at the very least, learn something from this person. So go ahead, full steam ahead with your whole chest. Go explore as deep into this person as you can. Aquarians, kind of on the same topic. You're focused on your personal autonomy and trying a little too hard to be organic, to the point where you're ignoring very relevant wisdom from that romantic interest that you keep pretending to ignore. Anyway, that's for air signs. I'm Sugar and Spice. Tip me, book me, do what you gotta do, but come back and subscribe. Bye.